Welcome back to the channel, Warhammer Man back in the studio, and today we're going to take a look at the White Dwarf preview for March. Full disclosure, I've got this bad boy on pre-order because I've already seen enough. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe for Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team, Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, and Warcry content as well. White Dwarf preview for March, new rules for the Harlequin kill teams, Blades of Khorne, and Warcry. It's March already, which for our purposes here today means one thing and one thing alone. White Dwarf 474 lands, and it's a doozy. So we've already kind of gotten to see a little bit about this so far. We know that there is a new kill team in it, which is the main reason that I went ahead and picked this one up. It has all the new rules for the bespoke Harlequin kill team, the Void Dancers. It also includes 26 cards for kill team, Age of Sigmar, and Warcry. Looks like the Warcry cards are for like the factions special ability like cards. I'm sorry, the Sigmar cards rather. The Warcry cards are for the two new characters from Fury of the Deep, the Fyreslayer and Idoneth deepkin. And then there are a bunch of like the mission objective for kill team for some of the bespoke teams that come out. So let's take a look here. This issue comes with two posters celebrating some huge new Warhammer video games, Total War Warhammer 3 and 40k Shoota's Blood and Teeth. That's on top of the regular card section in the middle of the magazine, which in this issue covers Kill Team, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. And the posters look pretty cool. It's like a sort of Asian style dragon against the what is that? Keeper of Secrets? No, the Zinch dude? I can't remember what he's called. And then we have like a cartoony looking orc poster. Kind of cool. I like the style on both of them. Obviously this one's a little more detailed. There are 18 Tech Ups cards for 6 specialist kill teams. 3 each for Kommandos, Veteran Guardsmen, Sister Novitiates, Tau Pathfinders, Corsair, Voidscarred, and Chaos Space Marine Legionnaires. So we know those 18 cards are 3 each. They're basically like the special mission kill team cards that would normally be on the regular deck just marked 1 through 3. But in this case we'll get actual cards for them. Pretty cool. I'm definitely excited about it. I mean, I have pretty much all of those kill teams and use them regularly. Plan to have the Voidscarred and Legionnaires. So I like to have the cards and everything. It's definitely nice. I do wish that they did them for the Void Dancers, the basically the new Gene Stealer kill team, the Zinch kill team, and the new one coming out for the Harlequins as well. So I don't know why they didn't, but I don't know. Maybe they'll come later on. It would make sense to me honestly if they had those ones specifically in there, but instead they have all the ones from Octarius, Chalnath, and then about to be from Nachmund as well. Then there are updated War Scroll cards for the Beasts of Chaos, Hearthstone, and Blades of Khorne Skull Altar. Okay, so it's the terrain pieces for like the Beastmen, Beasts of Chaos, and the Khorne Skull Altar. And then the Warcry character cards for the fyreslayers, orruk Flamekeeper, and the Idoneth deepkin, Achillean Thrallmaster, and a sorcery gauge campaign card for use in the Will of Khorne campaign included in this issue. Interesting. So we see a couple pages of the Harlequin stuff. None of the rules, no preview as what's going on. We've seen a couple pictures already. We saw a picture, I believe it was a Death Jester, Troop Master, and Solitaire, so we know those are going to be potential options for the team. The Trixie Harlequin Void Dancer Troop is the 6th specialist kill team to grace the hallowed pages of White Dwarf, and its members will be pyrouting onto a tabletop soon on a dismembering flurry of monofilament wire and backflips. This is a complete package containing rules for new operatives as well as spec ops, tac ops, and requisitions. So here's a little bit about the Blades of Khorne and the missions. Khorne's angriest worshippers get the Tome Celestial treatment this month with a full look at their background and also earn a Battle Tome update, including new battle trait, new war scroll for the skull altar, grand strategy, and 3 battle tactics for match play, and further goodies for open play and path to glory. So a little how to paint Astra Militarum. Cool little conversion here. Then there's a colossal 14-page hobby article showcasing a galaxy's worth of Astra Militarum conversions and paint jobs. It includes guidance on how to paint 16 Astra Militarum most renowned regiments and a host of hobby inspirations besides. And then Warcry reaches its boiling point. So that is obviously a Fury of the Deep reference. They've hit the ground running in the latest edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Now the revitalized fyreslayers and Idoneth deepkin are coming to knock chaos heads at 8 points. There are 2 new campaigns, Preserve the Lodge of and Right Before the Harvest, and 2 new character cards for the Orruk Flamekeeper and Achillean Thrallmaster. And much more. So pretty cool. And this hits keep coming. There's a 3rd installment of Heirs of Reason, the 6-part Tome Keepers novella, as well as new scenarios for Aeronautica Imperialis Middle-earth strategy game, plus info on Warhammer Underworlds, new flashpoints for Warhammer 40,000, and Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. The main reason I'm picking up, it has 2 key things in it that I want. Obviously, the Void Dancers rules and everything. And then also I'm looking forward to the Spec Ops cards as well. So, and the cool thing, TAC Ops rather. The cool thing about the TAC Ops cards is, obviously you can just have the 1, 2, 3 reference cards shuffled into the deck, but then you have to have your book out and open in front of you. I like to have it either flipped out to like the data cards or not open at all and just have everything right out in front of me. It's much nicer that way. It's much more convenient. There's not like a million things open all over. You're not flipping back and forth. So I like to be able to take those cards, put them in some plastic sleeves, shuffle up the cards, take your pick your 2, know exactly what they are, not have to be like flipping into the book and see what they are and reading through them and comparing. So not a huge deal for me. It's just a convenience thing. And honestly, I probably would have just bought the book anyway for $11 just to get the rules for the Harlequins anyway, so this is definitely a bonus. I do wish they would have included the Tzeentch team, the Harlequin team, and the Genestealer Cult team as well. The TAC Ops for those. So, interesting choice. Maybe they'll come in a future one. Maybe once there's like 6 White Dwarf teams, they'll put them out and they'll have all 6 of them in one issue. I'm not really sure. So, let me know what you think though. You looking forward to this one? Do you have a subscription to White Dwarf? Do you ever pick up the White Dwarf? You're just going to wait and get these rules online? Is there something else in here that you're excited about? It's cool to also have those Warcry cards, although I don't have a Idoneth or Fyreslayer team for Warcry, but I mean, I could easily piece one together, honestly. I just have a couple other teams I would have to paint up first before I start any new ones, so. But yeah, that's it for today. Definitely nice when you get the cards in the sets. I really like that. I think it's an incentive, honestly. For me, it's like a selling point because I really don't. I mean, digital stuff is nice and it's convenient for like building lists and everything like that, but I really like to have the cards and stuff right in front of me. I like to have them for 40k. I like to have them for, Sigmar, whatever game I'm playing. It's just more convenient. I really like the battle scroll cards for Sigmar that they have available for the various units. So you can just like not have to open your codex every 2 seconds or keep it open to a certain page and you can just flip through to see stats if you don't know something. They were kind of doing that for 40k for a bit, but seems like they kind of got away from it. I think honestly, I really wish they would have those for Warcry. I mean, I've thought about literally like just photocopying the book and then cutting the cards out, like maybe even shrinking them down a little smaller and then just having like little quick reference cards. There's also a couple like cool like websites and like templates you can use where you can just import your data and put like pictures on them or whatever. So I'll probably end up doing something like that. It would be nice if they just made that, especially for like the bespoke teams, where basically like everything's fixed. It's not like you're gonna have like a bunch of different like random ones. You can just have like, for say your orc kill team, you just have 12 cards, and then you just pick the 10 guys you're using or whatever. Take those cards. Everything's right in front of you. You're good to go. Similar to what they did for Warcry. Basically, everything they've done for Warcry that they've brought over to Kill Team has been awesome and has made Kill Team so much better than it used to be. So I think that's like the one main thing that's missing. The little cards like that. I mean, it's easy to keep track of the wounds right on top of the card. You have all the rules right in front of you. Stats, everything. Hopefully they pull the trigger with it. Even if it's something they sell on the side, I think it would, still be cool. As long as it's obviously like reasonably priced. I think doing something like they did with Warcry, where it's like, a card pack with all the stats, and then also like tokens or whatever, would be cool too. For people that don't buy like one of the starters to get like the token sheet, or just make it like a little less expensive. Don't include the tokens, whatever. I like that they have like, all the little objective markers and all the like themed kind of tokens for Warcry. I don't mind like the little accessories and stuff like that. So, and because I don't buy like their overpriced dice, I can basically spend that on stuff that I actually do like. So, let me know what you think. What do you think about all the little bonus stuff? Do you enjoy them? Is it a waste of money? I like the little accessories and stuff like that, especially for like my main teams. I might not buy them for everybody, but for like my regular teams or something I'm using often, or just to not have a ton of like books flipped open all over the place and cluttered up. I enjoy them. Let me know what you think. Are you going to pick this one up? Are you excited for the Harlequin kill team? Are you more excited for the corsairs or the Heretic Astartes? Does it drive you crazy when I say Harlequin instead of Harlequins? But that's it for today. Let me know what you think down below. If you enjoy this type of reactions, reviews, unboxings, all types of commissions as they go out of the studio, painting, modeling, and magnetization, lighting, any kind of tutorials, pretty much anything tabletop game related, for Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team, Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, and Warcry content. Make sure to like and subscribe. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.